Don't tell me to move,
I
okay?
asked you to move out the way, please.
Okay. What you got to remember, okay,
Right.
is an actual pedestrian has right of way.
Right, okay.
Okay,
Then
so you need
please
to
come up
verify that.
again.
Yep, and I'm not blocking that. Oh, very well. How are
Yeah,
you?
yeah, not bad, yeah. Just
Good.
wondering why you were filming, for any particular reason?
Well, do you mind identifying yourself properly instead of just showing that? What's your name?
SC Cat Warnet.
And your shoulder number.
4518 SE.
Thank you very much.
Why are you filming the police
We
station?
could undo it. We could I want to.
Huh?
We could I want to.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Yep, it's a public building.
Yeah.
And so I'm filming a
Okay,
public
that's
building.
fine. We have to ask because the terrorist threat is quite high. It's quite severe at the moment, okay?
Do you suspect me of being a terrorist?
No, not at all. What does a terrorist look like?
Exactly.
Exactly.
So why
Thank
even
you.
bring that up?
I'm just going to help a gentleman that's just hit his head, okay?
So, what you got, guys? Okay, you got a guy that's actually had an accident. So I won't go into the actual reception because of what's happened, I believe. So let's have a look at the actual message boards. So here for what? Total of what? 15 seconds. And you already then get the Terrorist Act sort of thrown. Okay. As I said, guys, I won't go into the actual reception part purely because I do believe that there is a gentleman that had a fall and has cracked his head open, and the paramedics are actually with him just inside, and I do believe that the fall happened just on that corner, just by that white car.
This audit begins calmly, but the first interaction sets a concerning tone. An officer immediately brings up the national terror threat level after being asked to identify herself. This is a common tactic, but it requires specific and reasonable suspicion to be lawfully applied to an individual. Pay close attention to how the auditor tests this and how the officer responds when asked a simple question. Does she suspect him of terrorism? What follows is a masterclass in challenging authority respectfully.
Looks like they're having some work done here. I do believe there is someone in that marked vehicle there, from what I can see. Why did they go straight? For mentioning terrorists. They must think that everybody that walked past the station is a terrorist, which is a little bit bonkers. So, well, what I do, guys, is at the moment there doesn't seem to be much going on. And what I'll do is I'll cut away.
This quiet moment is surprisingly important to the story. The rule here is simple. An audit's pace can change in an instant. Right now, Pete is simply documenting the building from a public space, but the officer's earlier mention of terrorism hangs in the air. This calm before the storm builds tension and highlights the waiting game. What will it take to break the silence?
Can you tell me, is that a work phone?
No, it's not.
Is it a personal phone?
But like you're using a personal
Is
phone.
it a personal phone? Yes or no?
Yes,
Okay, right. You need to delete that. If not, I'll be going in to see your inspector. You are not allowed to take a photo of me on your own personal phone.
Right,
Okay, and that is what the law actually is.
Right, why are you recording?
Okay.
Why are you recording a police building?
Because
I'm asking
because
you.
it is well within my rights to do so.
Right, okay.
Okay, it's a public building.
What is the
Hang on,
point?
it's a public building,
Yeah.
and it's a public service, and I'm
Yeah.
a member of the public,
There's people
and I
coming
wish
in
to
and
film.
out here that have been arrested. They're going to be on your phone, aren't they, in the back of a police
It makes no
car?
difference. I'm standing in public.
No, you're actually in the yard going
It's
down.
public property.
Right, this is a police station.
It's public property.
It's a police station, and you're obscuring police vehicles.
I'm not stopping any vehicles.
Could you move out the way, please?
No, don't tell me to move. Okay.
I asked you to move out the way, please.
Okay. What you got to remember, okay,
Right.
is an actual pedestrian has
Yeah.
right away.
Right, okay.
Okay,
There's
so you need
police
to
car
verify that.
coming.
Yep, and I'm not blocking that
You don't
police
need to
car.
recite the highway
I'm not.
code to me.
I'm not blocking that
Yeah, I
vehicle.
asked you to move out the way.
And I'm not blocking that vehicle. So let's
what's the
verify
point
that.
in,
Okay. Well, either way, as I said, you either delete that photo or I go in and see your inspector.
Well, that's fine. Go in and see the inspector.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
So, be good.
Be good.
That's something that you should not be doing.
Huh? Oh, I'm being told the highway code and to be good. I've only asked you why you're recording a police station.
This is a serious escalation and a potential data breach. The guideline is clear. Officers typically cannot use personal devices for policing. Pete alleges the PC took his photo on her personal phone, which lacks the security and oversight of a work device. Her dismissive response, an attempt to turn the tables by questioning his rights, falls short of professional standards. How will she handle this challenge?
Because it's my right to do so.
Right, okay. Can you move out the way of the police car, please?
I'm out of the way. I'm out of the
And what will
way.
you be doing with that footage?
It makes no difference what I'm doing with it.
Huh? It does?
No, it doesn't.
Could you please move on?
No, I don't need to move on.
So,
Don't tell me to move on.
This doesn't mean anything
Don't tell me
you.
to move on. I don't need to move on.
Well, we do have powers to stop and search.
Yeah.
Sections 43 of the
Oh, so you're going to use section 43? So what is your actual reasonable suspicion then? What is your reasonable suspicion? And if you actually believe that I'm a terrorist, then actually go in and actually contact your counter-terrorism team. Okay? And then if they've actually got suspicion on me, then fine, then use section 43.
Yeah, I'm telling
Until
you,
then,
I'm not
you
saying
actually
I
don't
am.
have that.
Yeah, you're telling me what you're doing. I'm telling
Well,
you.
no, you need to make sure that you have reasonable suspicion, because otherwise it's unlawful.
Yeah, and
No,
I
don't tell me what to do, okay? Honestly, you just need to move on, not me, you.
I'm on the highway too.
Okay?
Fastway.
Okay? I know, you're just a little snotty-nosed, stuck-up cow, nothing more. That's what I call a walk of shame, guys. Okay? She come out real major attitude problem. Real major attitude problem, okay? Completely stuck-up cow. That's the one that was at the front. And that's the one that you tried to say about sections about terrorists at the front, and then just tried to say about section 43. Yeah, she just needs to rein it in. Absolutely ridiculous.
Here, the officer's authority is put to the test. The rule is crucial. Terrorism Act powers require genuine, reasonable suspicion. Pete correctly challenges her to articulate that suspicion, a cornerstone of PACE, instead of providing a lawful reason. The interaction becomes personal and appears to be an attempt to assert authority without legal foundation. Watch how she tries to regain control.
So yeah, so what I do is I will walk in and I will see if a sergeant or an inspector is free. When I sort of do get the actual name, I may lose you for a split second on the camera, but then I will come back. Yeah, what a right stuck-up little cow, and that's what she was, a stuck-up cow. Now, you know, guys, I do apologise for that. I don't normally respond in that way, but when you got somebody and they're stuck up, and they think that they're superior to you, sometimes they have to be cut dead, so to speak. So, yeah. So, as I said, I'll go in, and what I'll do, because there's a guy there, I'm just going to actually stop it there, and then I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay guys, I just went in. There is no duty sergeant or duty inspector here at this station.
This is a reasonable and vital step toward accountability. A basic principle of policing is that a supervisor should be available to handle complaints. Pete seeks to escalate his concerns about the officer's conduct, only to discover a shocking gap in the chain of command. The lack of on-site senior leadership raises serious questions about oversight and standards at this station.
Okay, they're based out of Bexley Heath, the actual sergeant and the inspector. And the inspector that I need to get hold of that is currently on shift is Inspector Best. Okay, so I will do that. And yeah, as you know, that when you look at it, that goes, and what she did goes against GDPR. So yeah, so that's what it will come down to, and I will put everything in that I need to for that. So I'll just do one last walk past coming this way, and then I will then crack on and go to the next one. So, but no wonder why their constables here talk the way that they do when they've got no senior staff here. So it's an absolute joke.
This moment suggests the problem may be systemic, not isolated. A key test of a healthy work culture is whether supervision improves performance. Pete directly connects the junior officer's unprofessional conduct to the confirmed absence of any senior staff. This frames the earlier encounters not just as individual failings, but as a potential symptom of a station operating without oversight.
Within their rights to do whatever they want and however they want. Pardon? Who are you? Are you an officer? Well, you've approached me.
Yeah, because you're sent.
Well, first, who are you? If you yes, it does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Well, what gives you the right to approach me? Nothing.
Don't worry.
Okay, so.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, spending your life filming police officers going into their police station, are you?
Well, why not?
Good job. Well, you got a good living out of it, don't you?
Well, who said that I do?
I'm guessing. I'm allowed to guess, aren't I? It's the same as you're allowed to stand there and film, make assumptions about us. I'm going to say.
Well, I haven't made no assumptions about you. Yeah. Yeah, see you later. What a turd. Absolute turd. Nothing more. Complete turd. Well, I think that makes it perfectly clear, guys.
This next interaction falls significantly short of professional standards. A core principle for police is to de-escalate conflict, not create it. This plainclothes individual approaches with sarcasm and probing questions, not a lawful purpose. His conduct appears inconsistent with the goal of building public trust and resolving situations peacefully. Will any officer here demonstrate professionalism?
You can see clearly the overall attitude and the overall manner of all their staff here, and I was just about to completely wrap up. It's only because that unmarked one was coming out with why I actually just filmed a little bit more, but you can see there that, yeah, so you got one. See, that could almost be a song, couldn't it? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little turds, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little turds. Sorry. I'm just in one of those moods. Well, he obviously didn't remember that the gate's shut open inwards. I'm good. I am, mate.
The only thing I'd ask you not to do is there's a little private vehicles in there. Just the registration plates will blur them out, mate. But otherwise, it's
Well, are you?
I'm a cop, mate. Yeah, I look at my work cop, mate.
Okay. And you're
2508
Thank you very much.
The frustration here is palpable and understandable. A reality of auditing is that maintaining composure during repeated hostility is difficult. After multiple negative encounters, Pete uses dark humor to process the unprofessionalism he's documented. It's a raw moment that shows the human side of holding power to account. Can anyone at this station turn the situation around?
Mate, it's no dramas filming or anything like that, pal. It's an operational need. It's no problem at all. But just don't film the private plates. You'll be able to tell the police guys.
Yeah, what you got to remember, mate, if one does get caught in, I will try and blur it
mate,
out.
That's all I ask, pal. It's no problem
Yeah.
at all. Do what you guys do.
Yeah.
It's no problem at all, mate.
Yeah. So you've heard of auditing then?
Yeah, mate,
Have you met many auditors?
Yeah, I've met a few people at Bexley. It's no problem at all, like, do you know what I mean? It's a big thing. I know you get followers on YouTube and all that sort of stuff, so that's no problem at all, mate. Just what I ask is, like, this is my personal car, for argument's sake. So
No, that's why I turned the camera the other
mate,
way.
Yeah, so that's fine,
Yeah.
mate. And like my colleagues one there, but yeah, mate, you crack on, do what you got to do.
No
My
worries.
colleagues might stop and speak to you again. Do you know what I mean? Obviously,
Well, I will say one thing.
Yeah.
Right, I've been here for about 20 minutes or
Yeah.
so, and do you want me to tell you something?
Go on.
You are the only one that's actually approached me in the correct manner, right? And actually been very, very professional and very polite.
Mate, that's
When
all
I
you can ask for,
when I look at the other two officers that have actually come up to me,
Yeah.
the arrogancy of those officers,
Yeah.
okay, they shouldn't be working anywhere
Well,
near
I
the
can't
public.
speak for my colleagues.
No,
can
I know
can
you
only
can't.
speak
I know
to
you can't.
so-
And no, that's why I wanted to actually just tell you that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the way. And so far, when I look now, I know I've just been in because I know
found the
that
front office,
yeah, I know that you don't have a duty sergeant here,
No,
and you don't have a duty inspector here. Okay, which is absolutely madness.
But yes, it's the teams that are based here. There's specialist teams that are based out here. This is why it's not like a response team police station. So there's the gangs unit for this area. For South. But yeah, so that's all I can ask. I've got to go for a meeting, mate.
No worries. Okay, have a good one, mate. Take it easy.
This is a textbook de-escalation and a welcome change of pace. Good policing often involves communication, not confrontation. The senior officer professionally identifies himself, correctly acknowledges Pete's right to film in public, and engages in a calm conversation. His conduct serves as a stark contrast to everything we have seen so far. Notice the immediate shift in tone.
So you can see there, guys. So when you actually look, what a big difference, okay, from that, what a minute can make, if that you get that copper there, yep, introduce himself, warrant card out, okay, and everything else. Yep, I know you mentioned private plates, yeah, as you guys know, okay, I try not to get private plates, but it is going to happen. It is going to happen, and I try not to. But when you then look at the arrogancy of those other constables, it just really, really does make you laugh. And you've got to look at it and you think, really? So, right guys, I think on that note, I think I will actually wrap it up there, and I will call it a day at that point. So, because as you heard him say, no duty sergeant, no duty inspector, as I already knew. So yeah, so I'll address that problem regarding
This audit perfectly illustrates 3 key takeaways. First, calm professionalism de-escalates, while arrogance provokes. The inspector proved this. Second, knowing the basic rules around public filming and police powers is essential for accountability. Finally, this video demonstrates that without adequate supervision, professional standards can easily slip. What was the most telling moment for you? Let me know in the comments below, and consider subscribing for more educational content. This video is educational, not legal advice. Always check local laws. Peace out.